From the worst player in the league to $193 million richer in $1 to every single one of you niggas who said he was terrible. So how did the worst player in the league get a max contract? That doesn't seem right. He was never the worst player in the league. Analytics are a great tool, but when they are used too heavily and you rely on them to make a bold statement like this, then every analytic that you can say or will use in the future immediately becomes dumb. If you can name what these things mean, if you know exactly off the top of your head what this type of analytical stat means, I will give you $5 right now, cash app. I'm not playing. Don't just give me the abbreviation. All right, I figured out who's the worst player in the NBA. Let's calculating this. That's not Darius Garland. How did you come up with that? Was it you watching countless hours of film, breakdowns of coverages while factoring age, size, and experience? Nah, bro. Nah. I did it with a math problem. Get out. Don't come back. You're fired. No, I'm not gonna sit up here and say that Garland was amazing, that he was a gem in disguise. He was not that good his rookie year. Was he the worst player alive? No, he was not. You've seen the flashes because A, he's a small point guard at 20 years of age, and he had no experience. Darius Garland played 4 games at Vanderbilt. Then it was the NBA. As a small guard who relies on experience, relying on reads on offense for the pick and roll, relies on game speed and keeping up with the pace of a new league, of course he's gonna struggle. And that is something that an analytical stat cannot be measured by. Being human. These niggas are not robots. But boy, I knew it was over when I seen this move. He sold the hell out of this play, bro. Why didn't you shoot the ball? Listen, there's like 20 human beings on planet Earth who can pull off this move. This man just did a hezzy. Oh my gosh, bro. So Garland literally went from being the worst player in the entire NBA to being the most needed player on the Cavaliers. Now, I was one of the guys very excited at the start of the season because of Darius Garland. I was very optimistic when starting 3 big men in the starting lineup. This is 2022. They didn't do this shit in 1984. They had Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen in the starting 5. And guess who's your shooting guard? Can he shoot? Can he slash? He has to have some type of offense. Isaac Okoro. I like Lauri Markkanen. I like Evan Mobley. I like Jared Allen. But if you put all these guys in the same damn starting lineup, it can potentially create a lot of bad things. Jared Allen is an all-star. Evan Mobley is probably going to be all-star in the next year or 2. But the reason that these guys are able to be as dominant, able to be as effective is because of Garland. He's the only spacer on that starting lineup. He's the only creator. He's the only playmaker as well. Also, with young guards, if you give no guard in this league space, 9 times out of 10, they will be terrible. Garland literally has no space sometimes. He might get some lineups with a lot of space, maybe C.D. Osman, Kevin Love, but for most of the time, it's really Garland and a bunch of guys who really can't shoot. Now, I do not want to disrespect the Cavs, but let's keep it a bean. Also, I just said they run a 2 big man lineup. In my last video, I said big man lineups can work. They just need a point guard. Darius Garland is that point guard and the reason why Evan Mobley and Jared Allen can work. They are very talented as individuals, but together they need somebody to put the pieces to the puzzle. And I see people online saying, well, he doesn't really deserve the max contract because he's only averaging 21-9. 21-9 in the NBA ain't sweet. That is tough. Very tough. Because every point, every assist matters. He's not stat padding. He's only going to get better.